From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Takes this the other way to right. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
In the second spot
at the plate, Jurickson Profar. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. To third. To second for one. On to Pujols at first, and it's a double play. Here's Elvis Andrus now, trying to get him started again following the double play. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Coming to the plate now, Torres. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, number 25.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Odor is there. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Mazara is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Ready now, Freddie Freeman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Ball one. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out to right. Mazara has a read on it, and that retires the side. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. So 1-1 home to Cabrera. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. In now.
The right fielder, number 30.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. There's one. Back to Pujols. Not in time, and they can't get them both. Now in the box, Austin Jackson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball one. Ball two now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And that's in there, 2-1 to 2-2 now.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Runner goes. Ripped on the ground to first. On to first with it is Pujols, and he stepped into the box now. Giancarlo Stanton.
Leading off with
He'll
the
lead it
Yankees.
off here against Jose
Left fielder,
Barrios.
Giancarlo
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. DeShields is there. Makes the play, one away. Here's Didi Gregorius. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And this one is gone, a home run. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. A ball hit to Andrus at short. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. Hard ground ball to third. Right there is Beltre. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Rougned Odor. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hamilton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Hamilton. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. A base hit in his first trip. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Digging in to try it again. Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. To short, hit hard. Gregorius has it. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. At the plate, Albert Pujols. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit. Here's Billy Hamilton standing.
Center fielder
has a look. Now the pitch.
Hamilton.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in on it is Jackson. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And the throw from Jackson is not going to get him. He's in there at third base.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a move over to first. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate. So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. swing and a liner, but foul. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman.
Line drive to left. Jackson is there, and he puts this one away for the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrus. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hamilton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Full count now, 3-2.
I got 3-2.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. So a runner on first with one out now, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this one's in the dirt. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The fourth for the Yankees, left fielder.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Didi Gregorius. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Nomar.
Hard hit ball to second. Torres is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Austin Jackson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Looped out towards short. And Jackson's aboard, a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Into the box now, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Odor.
And a ball, 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Little too anxious. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Freeman is going to put this one away on the dirt in front of the dugout, and that the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Jackson is under it. 1 away. Digging in.
For the Yankees. First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now pitch on the way. 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded by Odor. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number
Here's
6,
Billy Hamilton standing in. A base hit in his first trip. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. On the ground to third. Fielded by Beltre. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Chirinos. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. And now a pitch on the way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hamilton racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in once again, Delino DeShields, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Jurickson Profar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swinging a soft liner, and that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. David Robertson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. The second for 1. Back to Pujols. Not in time, and they can't get them both. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Cabrera. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error. Ready for another chance. Torres. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Second baseman, number 25.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he lays off there 1-0.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Freddie Freeman, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Freddie Freeman.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Freeman will head to second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Third baseman, Adrian
First
Beltre.
delivery to him on the way. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a flare out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Austin Jackson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In the air to left. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home. Xavier Cedeno. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting. Catcher.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Line toward center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Ready once again, Greg Bird. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sandy Leon will come on to pinch hit here. In a big spot.
Number 94, Sandy Leon.
Line toward right center. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Here's Albert. Now.
Next for the Yankees, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Yeah, they just don't want any part of Pujols here, and rightly so, as he'll trot on down to first. On the intentional.
Number 6, center fielder, Billy.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Odor gets dirty. Touché, sir. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. At the plate, Torres. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard. Jason Grilli. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. reached for and popped into the air back behind second. And Elvis will put this one away, and that retires. Here's Rougned Odor now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Jay Happ been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 33, Shea Happ.
And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Robinson Chirinos, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Tommy Kahnle is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Skied into straightaway right. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pujols is there for it. No trouble with this one. And here's big Aaron Judge. He'll get things started now.
Aaron Judge.
Now here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's wrecked it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is DeShields. Gone to lead off the inning. Striding into the box, Freddie Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. DeShields is right there, 1 down. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Here's Didi Gregorius. In his last at-bat, he popped. So with a left-handed hitter waiting. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 1-2 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard. To open up the inning, Jonas.
Elvis Andrus. Your attention, please.
Here comes the first pitch.
Now running at first for the Rangers.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Little dribbler down the line. But that one rolls foul. No one out with a runner at second. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. In now, Miguel Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Chad Green answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Molina is on his way home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Digging in, Adrian Beltre. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Aroldis Chapman gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up to 100 miles an hour. They just have to be ready to swing.
Hamilton is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Hey, it wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees.
From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Batting second here tonight. Shortstop.
Francisco Lindor is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ballgame. Off is Martin, dribbled to the right side. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Batting third, center fielder Jim
hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Martin rounds the corner and is headed home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in, Michael Brantley. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Hamilton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at his high pitch count here in the first inning. They've done a great job of being patient and making him work. The key here, keep that pitch count up, and maybe you'll get in that bullpen.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Judge is there to put it away and finally put it. Now in the box, Torres. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman Number
In there,
25.
no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1-2. Here it comes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. Batting average for him on the season standing in the 320s entering action today. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. At the plate, Freddie Freeman hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup and he's worked it back to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that into the box now. Yonder Alonso. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Stepping up now, Yan Gomes. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And they will get him at third as he might have broken a little late as that ball got away. And that's a tough pill to swallow. 1 gone. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter. 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Hit back up the middle. Gregorius has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Leonis Martin. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Francisco Lindor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Lifted in the air out to left. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is. Here's Didi Gregorius. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Martinez has a read on it. 1 out. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that'll. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Francisco
takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Jim Edmonds. He singled his last time up.
Jim Edmonds.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. And that misses here as they fall behind Edmonds now 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. Edmonds takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Trying to pick things up where we left off. J.D. Martinez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
Scooter Gennett.
Scooter Gennett stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Oh, man, I think he thought he's going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Sinker, 3-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Lifted the other way to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Jay Happ is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Freeman will put this one away, and digging in now, Albert Pujols. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the 3rd inning. It continues to pound the ball in.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And Edmonds will make the play here for the first out of the inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Settling in now, Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He reached on a single in his first try. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he finds himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch. Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Freeman. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Martinez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly, and he's safe. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Looking to minimize the damage here. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Martinez ranging back. He makes the play. A great. Digging in to try it again. Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. On the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Here's Yonder Alonso. 1 for 1. Mike Napoli will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. So stepping in, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from 3rd.
Designated hitter.
Here's Leonis Martin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Freeman is there, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at-bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. So coming to the plate, Greg Bird. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Albert now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Brantley is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
6, center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this will be fouled away.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Ready once again, Torres. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is fouled at the plate. And he misses 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Line to the right side. Brantley to put it away. Now here comes the runner from third. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. Now a 6-4 ball game.
Third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he will get there to make the running play. And so here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Digging in once again, Jim Edmonds. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. swing and a miss by Edmonds as Jimmy falls behind here 0-2.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
And the runner back safely. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Tommy Kahnle comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Tommy Kahnle. A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing first base.
The 1-0 delivery. Late that time for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Standing in, Scooter Gennett. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. Number 47 is on and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 47.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 6 runs, double the amount of hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And there's ball 2 now. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that misses, ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bogaerts is there for it. He's got it 1 away. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. High in the air out to center field. Edmonds giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Third baseman number 2.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hamilton going back on it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Mike Napoli now. A base hit in his first trip. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in
Leading
now.
off for the Yankees.
He'll have the opportunity to kick
Designated
things
hitter,
off as we begin the
Greg
home sixth.
Bird.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Count 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the sixth inning. Here's Albert now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Nobody out, runner on first. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bogarts is going to put this one away on the dirt. Here's Leonys Martin. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin. Oscar Mercado is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. David Robertson comes on now, and he'll take over with Rajai Davis. He's up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Lifted in the air to right field. Judge is under it. 1 out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Hit hard towards center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Striding in once again, Jim Edmonds. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 out.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire. Ready once again, Torres. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Number 25.
In there for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In the air now, out to right field. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's through for a hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Bauer pauses. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And another foul ball. Full count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is taken in for out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogart, number 22, will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Matt Barnes gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready for another chance.
The first baseman, Mike.
First
Napoli.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Misses, ball two.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Into the box now, Yan Gomes. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. This one's down to third. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play. Here's Didi. Gregorius.
for the Yankees.
He'll see what he can do leading
The
off.
shortstop,
Oliver Perez
Didi
is on to pitch out of the
Gregorius.
bullpen in the bottom half of
Your
the eighth.
attention, please. Now pitching for the
Perez with a
Indians,
good fastball there
number
to start
39,
the at-bat. No balls and a
Oliver
strike.
Perez.
0-1
This
count
change for
and the pitch.
Now playing
And
third
that
base.
sinker misses at the
Number
shoe tops.
22.
Ball one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Ready on 1-2. Tap down the line. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he's retired here, one away. Stepping
Now
up to the
batting.
plate, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Now batting.
The left-handed power
designated
bat
hitter,
of Greg Bird
Greg
digs in now.
Bird.
He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at
For the
bat.
Yankees,
Andrew McCutcheon
number 22.
will get the call to pinch hit
Andrew
here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll be charged with
Leading off
trying
for
to
the
get on
Indians.
board, leading off the
Designated
ninth.
hitter,
Ninth inning
Rajay
underway now as the first
Davis.
pitch is taken for a cold strike. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Stanton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Shortstop, Francisco.
And here's a
Lindor.
first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Digging in, Jim
The
Edmonds.
batter,
3 for
center
4
fielder,
so far and seeing it
Jim
well in
Edmonds.
this ball game.
Your attention,
Aroldis
please.
Chapman enters the
pitching
game
for the
with 1
Yankees.
gone in the top of inning number 9. Looked like it went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hamilton on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Fielder.
Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Up next for Cleveland. Second
Now a
baseman.
swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now that's popped up. Freeman on the move. On to first, and the driver held in check. Here's Albert. Now
Leading off the bottom of the 9th inning for the Yankees.
he's set.
First
Here it
baseman,
comes.
Number 90.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball, but man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The batter, number
Here's
6,
Billy Hamilton standing in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now he'll step off and rethink this. First pitch of the at-bat. This is popped up. And there's out number 2.
Now
Stepping up now,
number
Torres
25.
from the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes, 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
In there, a base hit. And some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Now to the plate, Aaron Judge.
Right fielder,
Brad Hand
Aaron
takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Number 52.
The throw will go to third, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 7 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Torres is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak, and when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Torres goes down for the first out of the game. Aaron Judge comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So coming to the plate, Freddie Freeman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The relay, and he's safe. Here's Didi Gregorius. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Hit hard on the ground to third. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes. Here now is the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain, to get us started.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Pitch is popped up. Freeman is there for it. 1 out. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. 2 out, nobody on. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Tanaka pauses. Here's the first pitch. Number 7 is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. At the plate, Travis Shaw, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is on his horse. He tracks it down, and that stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Albert now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty, and he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the stepping up to the plate, Ryan Braun. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Pujols will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
Catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Stanton, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is stepping in, Billy Hamilton, and he'll start out.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder number 6.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Hamilton.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Number 25.
First offering on its way. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
On the ground up the middle, Blanco ranging up the middle, throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Ground ball right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter number
Digging
13,
in to try it again,
shortstop,
Eugenio
Eugenio
Suarez. He drew a walk his first time up. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this is speared by the first baseman. Striding in once again, number 7. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. High pop-up. Freeman is there for it. And that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1-2, here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Braun sprinting after it, and that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a single in his first try. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. And there's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He's got to get his head together. Step off, refocus. Look, hit a batter, and now it looks like he might walk this guy to start the inning. Not a good way to start the inning.
And that's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Didi Gregorius.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Sanchez
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Now all of a sudden you got a runner at third base with 2 outs. This is where the hitters got to lock in and say, I'm picking us up anyway.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Liner toward right center. Yelich is there, and he puts this one away for the third. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 21.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Coming to the plate now.
Ryan Braun.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit out towards second. To his left. Torres. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Now
Striding in, Stephen Vogt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw from shallow right in time at first, and the inning will come to. Striding into the box, Greg Bird. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Greg Bird.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the 5th inning will start with a leadoff double. Settling in now Albert Pujols comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Into the box.
6, center fielder Billy Hamilton.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Moustakas has this one for out number 2. Digging in once again. Torres 0 for 2 on his line this far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's out number 1. Digging in, Andres Blanco flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
1-1.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Gregorius onto the grass, makes the catch, and that'll retire. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Judge.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive, and that was not the pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here's the 1-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Now another 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. In to score, the runner from third. Freeman rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Ready once again. Some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Dan Jennings takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Stanton is on his way home. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slow little roller to third. Moustakas is up with it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Throw won't get him. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Sandy Leon will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Albert now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Yelich on the move. And the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eugenio Suarez.
Back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Digging in once again, number 7. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. Torres is right there, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Now to the plate, Travis Shaw. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Shaw.
Popped high in the air. Tanaka is there for it, and that ends the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Yelich moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Torres. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Vogt puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. He reached on a single. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Hit in the air out to right. Yelich is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and he is into second with a 2-out double. Digging in, Freddie Freeman. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. Braun is after it, and no one will track it down. The 0-1 on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Left fielder, Ryan
Soft
Braun.
grounder left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping up now, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Vogt.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Committed to that one a bit too soon.
0-1.
As it locks him up for strike 1. Trevor Rosenthal is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now.
For the Yankees, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Starts him out with the slider for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sandy Leon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Barehanded on the move. He's out. So coming to the plate, Andres Blanco. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
In comes Judge.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Lined hard toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So stepping in, Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. This is line to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. In now, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Cain rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, number 7. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 7, Brandon Drury will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. A play at the plate. And on the error, a run is going to score. Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun, as he's got a chance to tie this. And some action. The Yankee bullpen now is a right-hander. Keon Broxton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
In there, 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor, 2-1 now. Runners off for second. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is. Here's Albert now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And he'll step off. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground, up the middle. Blanco up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number.
Here's Billy Hamilton.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2.
Number 25.
Stepping in, Torres. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher. Threw it right past him. Digging in, Stephen Vogt. He'll be the one to start things out against David Robertson, who tries to close the door in this one. Zach Britton is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. John Ryan Murphy will pinch hit here.
John Ryan Murphy.
Line toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. At the plate.
Number 8, Mike.
He's set and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
1-1.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make them swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Into the box now, Andres Blanco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second. With a base hit into the outfield. Chad Green comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away. Here comes the first pitch. Christian Yelich started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Hamilton is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he'll have to hold tight at third, so it'll take a 2-out hit now to try to plate that tying run.
Number 13, shortstop,
Eugenio Suarez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. We got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to go.
Judge is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please